Yeah, because if you take let's say the double slit experiment into consideration, when AI starts thinking about that, what will it think? It will think, so, all right, it is how I look at it, and it becomes in a way how I look at it. So it will have to have a double thinking.
We might want to explain the double slit experiment for our listeners.
Yeah. So for everybody hearing it for the first time, there was an experiment done, I think it was in the 70s or even before, where they shot a photon of light through different types of, let's say, corridors. And in one of them, they observed light as a wave, and in the other one, they observed the light as a particle. And when they were analyzing it, the light behaved in a way as they were expecting it to behave.
Yeah.
So,
well, the results of the experiment were that they shone a light source through two slits, and when you shine a continuous light source through the two slits, the photons that are coming through the slits and kind of bouncing around, you would expect them to interact to some degree. The light waves to cancel out in some areas and to strengthen in others because of the interaction of the waves, and so you get this interference pattern. And I don't know, was I talking to you about this? I have a laser pointer and I was shining it into my mirror back and forth, and it created the interference pattern that they see in the double slit experiment. I'll send you the photo, maybe you can put it in the podcast or in the YouTube video. But yeah, so I've seen that with my eyes. It's really cool. It's light interfering with itself and blocking it out in one area and strengthening in the other. So that's expected. If you've got photons bouncing around, they all have wavelengths. Some will cancel out, some will strengthen. But what they didn't expect was firing a single photon through these two slits. Common sense says a single photon can only go through one of the slits and then strike the board at the back. And so therefore, if you accumulate single photon firings over a long period of time, you will have two perfect imprints of the slits on your light sensitive canvas or whatever. And what they actually found was that it still produced the interference pattern, that the photon was interfering either with its past and future selves having gone through the slits, or it was interfering with itself in real time, going through both slits before striking the canvas. And so what that implied was that the photon does interfere with itself in real time. It goes through both slits, it experiences both possible paths, and then strikes the canvas, and the canvas sort of solidifies which path it took. It's mind-boggling. It's crazy, but the implication, of course, and this is what you're alluding to, is that the fact of observation, or the fact of imprinting on the canvas, defined what reality happened. But prior to that, it was not, or it wasn't, what's the word? Concrete.
Yeah. Yeah. So that raises the question then, like, what does really happen? Like, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Nobody knows.
What's going on, right? Yeah. And so yeah, that's kind of one of the mysteries of the universe that we didn't explore yet. And well, we did explore, but
we've dipped our toe into it and realized it's not a lake, it's an ocean.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see the full version, go to the Uncle Gold Podcast YouTube channel or watch the next clip.